Bamidbar, in wilderness. Numbers chapter 1. The Lord spake again unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, in the first day of the 2nd month, in the 2nd year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families and households of their fathers, to the number of their names, to wit, all the males, man by man, from 20 years old and above, all that go forth to the war in Israel. Thou and Aaron shall number them throughout their armies. And with you shall be men of every tribe, such as are the heads of the houses of their fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you. Of the tribe of Reuben, Eliezer, the son of Shedeur; of Simeon, Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai; of Judah, Nahshon, the son of Amminadab; of Issachar, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar; Zebulun, Eliab, the son of Helon; of the children of Joseph; of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Ammihud; of Manasseh, Gamaliel, the son of Pedahzur; of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideoni; of Dan, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai; of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Ochran; of Gad, Elisaph, the son of Deuel; of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enan. These were famous in the congregation, princes of their tribes, of their fathers, and heads over thousands in Israel. Then Moses and Aaron took these men, which are expressed by their names, and they called all the congregation together in the first day of the 2nd month, who declared their kindred by families and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, man by man. As the Lord had commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. So were the sons of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, man by man, every male from 20 years old and above, as many as went forth to war. The number of them, I say, of the tribe of Reuben was 46,500. The sons of Simeon by their generations, by their families, by the houses of their fathers, the sum thereof by the number of their names, man by man, every male from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The sum of them, I say, of the tribe of Simeon was 50,300. Of the sons of Gad, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to their number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them, I say, of the tribe of Gad was 40,650. Of the sons of Judah, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to their numbers of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them, I say, of the tribe of Judah was 314,600. Of the sons of Issachar, by their families, by their houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Issachar was 450,400. Of the sons of Zebulun, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Zebulun was 57,400. Of the sons of Joseph, namely, of the sons of Ephraim, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Ephraim was 40,500. Of the sons of Manasseh, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Manasseh was 32,200. The sons of Benjamin, by their generations, by their families, by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Benjamin was 35,400. Of the sons of Dan, by their generations, by their families, by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Dan was 62,700. Of the sons of Asher, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went forth to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Asher was 140,500. Of the children of Naphtali, by their generations, by their families, and by the houses of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and above, all that went to war. The number of them also of the tribe of Naphtali was 350,400. These are the sums which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, 12 men, which were every one for the house of their fathers. So this was all the sum of the sons of Israel, by the houses of their fathers, from 20 years old and above, all that went to the war in Israel, and all they in number 603,550. But the Levites, after the tribes of their fathers, were not numbered among them. The Lord had spoken unto Moses and said, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. Thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony, and over all the instruments thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the instruments thereof, and shall minister in it, and shall dwell round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle goeth forth, the Levites shall take it down. When the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, for the stranger that come near shall be slain. Also the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man in his camp, and every man under his standard, throughout their armies. But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of the testimony, lest vengeance come upon the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall take the charge of the tabernacle of the testimony. So the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses. So did they. Numbers chapter 2. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Israel shall camp by his standard, and under the ensign of their father's house. Far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. On the east side toward the rising of the sun shall they of the standard of the host of Judah pitch according to their armies. And Nahshon, son of Amminadab, shall be captain of the sons of Judah. And his host in the number of them were 74,600. Next unto him shall they of the tribe of Issachar pitch. Nathaniel, son of Zuar, shall be captain of the sons of Issachar. And his host in the number thereof were 450,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab, the son of Helon, captain over the sons of Zebulun, and his host in the number thereof 57,400. The whole number of the host of Judah are 106,400, according to their armies. They shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the host of Reuben, according to their armies. And the captain over the sons of Reuben shall be Elizur, the son of Sheduel, and his host and the number thereof 46,500. And by him shall the tribe of Simeon pitch. And the captain over the sons of Simeon shall be Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai, and his host and the number of them 950,300. And the tribe of Gad, and the captain over the sons of Gad shall be Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, and his host and the number of them were 45,650. All the number of the camp of Reuben were 150,450 according to their armies, and they shall set forth in the second place. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall go with the host of the Levites in the midst of the camp as they have pitched. So shall they go forward, every man in his order, according to their standards. The standard of the camp of Ephraim shall be toward the west, according to their armies. And the captain over the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, the son of Ammihud, and his host and the number of them were 40,500. And by him shall be this tribe of Manasseh, and the captain over the sons of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, son of Pedahurz, and his host and the number of them were 32,200. The tribe of Benjamin, and the captain over the sons of Benjamin shall be Abidan, son of Gideoni, and his host and the number of them were 35,400. All the number of the camp of Ephraim were 108,100 according to their armies, and they shall go in the third place. The standard of the host of Dan shall be toward the north, according to their armies. The captain over the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, and his host and the number of them were 32,700. And by him shall the tribe of Asher pitch. The captain over the sons of Asher shall be Pagiel, the son of Ochran, and his host and number of them were 140,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain over the children of Naphtali shall be Ahira, the son of Enan, and his host and the number of them were 350,400. All the number of the host of Dan was 107,50,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are the sums of the children of Israel by their houses of their fathers. All the number of the host, according to their armies, 603,550. But the Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord had commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses. So they pitched according to their standards, and so they journeyed, every one with his families, according to the houses of their fathers. Numbers chapter 3. These also were the generations of Aaron and Moses, in the day that the Lord spake with Moses in Mount Sinai. So these are the names of the son of Aaron: Nadab the firstborn, Abihu, and Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the anointed priests, whom Moses did consecrate to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord, when they offered strange fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and had no children. But Eleazar and Ithamar served in the priest's office, in the sight of Aaron their father. Then the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi, and set them before Aaron the priest, that they may serve him, and take the charge with him, even the charge of the whole congregation, before the tabernacle of the congregation, to do the service of the tabernacle. They shall also keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation, and have the charge of the children of Israel to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levites unto Aaron and to his sons. They are given him freely from among the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron and his sons to execute the priest's office, and the stranger that cometh near shall be slain. Also the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Behold, I have even taken the Levites from among the children of Israel, for all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel and the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. For the same day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified unto me all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast. Mine they shall be, I am the Lord. Moreover the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the houses of their fathers, in their families, every male from a month old and above shalt thou number. Then Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Also these were the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath by their families, Amram, Issachar, Hebron, and Uzziel. And the sons of Merari by their families, Mali and Mushi. These are the families of Levi, according to the houses of their fathers. Of Gershon came the family of the Libnites, and the family of the Shimeites. These are the families of the Gershonites, some whereof, after the number of all the males from a month old and above, was counted 7,500. Families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward. The captain and the ancient of the house of the Gershonites shall be Eliasaph the son of Lael. And the charge of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle, and the pavilion, and the covering thereof, and the veil of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hanging of the court, and the veil of the door of the court which is near the tabernacle, and near the altar round about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath came the family of Amramites, and the family of the Izharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of Uzzielites. And these are the families of the Kohathites. The number of all the males from a month old and above was 8,600, having the charge of the sanctuary. The families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the south side of the tabernacle. Captain and ancient of the house and families of the Kohathites shall be Elizaphan, the son of Uzziel, and their charge shall be the ark and the table and the candlestick and the altars and the instruments of the sanctuary that they minister with, and the veil and all that serveth thereto. And Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest shall be captain of the Levites, having the oversight of them that have the charge of the sanctuary. Of Merari came the family of the Mahalites, and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of Merari, and the sum of them, according to the number of all the males from a month old and above, was 6,200. The captain and the ancient of the house of the families of Merari shall be Zuriel, son of Abihail. They shall pitch on the north side of the tabernacle, and in the charge and custody of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and his pillars, and his sockets, and all the instruments thereof, and all that serveth thereto, with the pillars of the court round about, with their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. Also on the forefront of the tabernacle toward the east, before the tabernacle, I say, of the congregation eastward, shall Moses and Aaron and his sons pitch, having the charge of the sanctuary and the charge of the children of Israel. But the stranger that cometh near shall be slain. The whole sum of the Levites which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord throughout their families, even all the males from a month old and above, was 22,000. And the Lord said unto Moses, Number all the firstborn that are males among the children of Israel from a month old and above, and take the number of their names. And thou shalt take the Levites to me for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. I am the Lord. And the cattle of the Levites for all the firstborn of the cattle of the children of Israel. And Moses numbered as the Lord commanded him all the firstborn of the children of Israel, and all the firstborn males rehearsed by name from a month old and above, according to their number, were 22,273. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites for their cattle, and the Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for the redeeming of the 273, which are more than the Levites, of the firstborn of the children of Israel, thou shalt also take 5 shekels for every person. After the weight of the sanctuary shalt thou take it. The shekel containeth 20 gerahs. Thou shalt give the money wherewith the odd number of them is redeemed unto Aaron and his sons. Thus Moses took the redemption of them that were redeemed, being more than the Levites. Of the firstborn of the children of Israel took he the money, even 1,365 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord had commanded Moses. Numbers chapter 4. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, Take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, after their families and houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and above, even until 50 years old, all that enter into the assembly to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This shall be the office of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation about the holiest of all. When the host removeth, then Aaron and his sons shall come and take down the covering veil, and shall cover the ark of the testimony therewith. And they shall put thereon a covering of badger skins, and shall spread upon it a cloth altogether of blue silk, and put to the bars thereof. And upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue silk, and put thereon the dishes, and the incense cups and goblets, and coverings to cover it with, and the bread shall be thereon continually. And they shall spread upon them a covering of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badger skin, and put to the bars thereof. Then they shall take a cloth of blue silk, and cover the candlestick of light with his lamps, and his snuffers, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof which they occupy about it. So they shall put it, and all the instruments thereof, in a covering of badger skins, and put it upon the bars. Also upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue silk, cover it with a covering of badger skin, and put it to the bars thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of the ministry, wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue silk, and cover them with a covering of badger skins, and put them on the bars. Also they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth upon it, and shall put upon it all the instruments thereof, which they occupy about it, the censers, the flesh hooks, and the besoms, and the basins, even all the instruments of the altar. And they shall spread it upon it a covering of badger skins, and put to the bars of it. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary, and all the instruments of the sanctuary, at the removing of the host, afterward the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. This is the charge of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. And to the office of Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest pertaineth the oil of the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, with the oversight of all the tabernacle and of all that therein is, both in the sanctuary and in all the instruments thereof. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Ye shall not cut off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites, but thus do unto them that they may live and not die. When they come near to the most holy things, let Aaron and his sons come and appoint them, every one to his office and to his charge. But let them not go in to see when the sanctuary is folden up, lest they die. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take also the sum of the sons of Gershon, every one by the houses of their fathers, throughout their families, from 30 years old and above, until 50 years old shalt thou number them, all they that enter into the assembly, for to do service in the tabernacle of the congregation. This shall be the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and to bear. They shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tabernacle of the congregation, his covering, and the covering of badger skins that is on high upon it, and the veil of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, the curtains also of the court, and the veil of the entering in of the gate of the court, which is near the tabernacle and near the altar round about, with their cords, and all the instruments for their service, and all that is made for them, so shall they serve. At the command of Aaron and his sons shall all the service of the sons of the Gershonites be done. In all their charges and in all their service ye shall appoint them to keep all their charges. This is the service of the families of the sons of the Gershonites in the tabernacle of the congregation, and their watch shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. Thou shalt number the sons of Merari by their families and by the houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and above, even unto 50 years old, shalt thou number them, all that enter into the assembly, to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is their office and charge, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation. The boards of the tabernacle, with the bars thereof, and his pillars, and his sockets, and the pillars round about the court, with their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, even for all their service. And by name ye shall reckon the instruments of their office and charge. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service, in the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Then Moses and Aaron and the princes of the congregation numbered the sons of the Kohathites by their families and by the houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and above, even unto 50 years old, all that entered into the assembly for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So the numbers of them throughout their families were 2,750. These are the numbers of the families of the Kohathites, all that serve in the tabernacle of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Also the numbers of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, all that enter into the assembly for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So the numbers of them by their families and by the houses of their fathers were 2,630. These are the numbers of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that did service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. The numbers also of the families of the sons of Merari by their families and by the houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, all that enter into the assembly for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So the numbers of them by their families were 3,200. These are the sums of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. So all the numbers of the Levites which Moses and Aaron and the princes of Israel numbered by their families and by the houses of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that came to do his duty, office, service, and charge in the tabernacle of the congregation. So the number of them were 8,580, according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses did Aaron number them, every one according to his service, according to his charge. Thus were they of that tribe numbered, as the Lord commanded Moses.